All right, everyone. Recorded in the same day as the Going Gear box because I just wanted to open it. We have something really weird. Now, I found this on the Shop app, and I had a good amount of Shop points, enough that this $45 tool was about 20 bucks. And yeah, like saved a lot of money. Pretty cool. This is a Stinger Tools. And I could find only one other video about Stinger Tools. And they were talking about these two other tools they make. They were saying they were garbage, they were dangerous, they were bad. But this video was from like 3 or 4 years ago. So I assume they might have taken the feedback and changed a few things. So, let me see what this is. Yeah, I didn't pay that much. It says it was $40. I didn't pay that much. So this is the Stinger Dogtag. It's like Stinger Dogtag utility blade by Stinger. Comes in like what kind of looks like astronaut ice cream packaging. Can you guys see that? I'm fat. Anyways, we're gonna open this. The Going Gear was pretty big disappointment. I don't think I'm gonna release this video the same day. I think I'm just gonna schedule this for like Wednesday or something. I don't know. So we've got what looks like some paracord, what are these guys called? Not hex drivers or crossbars. We've got one of these. Does it say what one it is in the box? We've got one of these and 2 screws. What is this? Just some customer service. Oh, you can register your product. You can watch instructions on it. Well, we're not doing that. We're getting into it. And then lastly, we have the knife itself. And I'm a sucker. All right, I'm a sucker. Okay, I'm a big dumb loser who loves really weird stuff. And when I saw this for sale, I just fell in love. It just seemed so cool and so interesting. And I bought it. And it kind of makes up, we did the Going Gear and there was no knife in there. Damn it. But I was swearing a lot in that video. Now we have this. So let's take a look at that. Looks like it's some laser etched utility blade. It's got 2 studs. Same studs here for the Allen wrench. The Allen wrench. I think that's what it's called. Let's see if the blade gives any wobble. I'm trying to move the blade. Seems like it's in there pretty tight. No idea how to open it yet. Looks like we've got a bottle opener on here and a glass breaker. Not a big fan of these ever. I guess you should have one, I guess, and this is the only one I have. This feels a little sticky. I'm running my fingers over it. It feels a little sticky. So the Stinger, StingerTools.com. Okay, maybe it's just like, oh, cool, like a praying mantis. Whoa. Does it lock? Is it locked? Oh, gee. That's not, ooh, boy. Okay, not a good sign. The action's very tight. It's very tight on there. It actually takes a little bit of effort to open and close. Yeah, I don't know why this is called the Dogtag. Come on. I guess it looks like a Dogtag, kind of. Let's look at this real quick. One of the main reasons I was interested in this is because I do a lot of stuff with utility knives, and part of me was like, I want my own. So I got this. And I mean, that's so cool. That's so freaking cool. But it doesn't lock. Does this lock it? No, it doesn't turn. I don't even know what this bolt's for. I guess it connects. No idea what it's for. I guess it stops it. It would keep going forward if it didn't. Gee, I wish I had like a cardboard box on me to see if it's okay. Well, let's see. So maybe you put your like that. I guess. How sharp this is? Like, I'm not gonna poke that. That's probably razor sharp. That's probably like a brand new blade in there. Can you turn it around, or does it only? Ah, jeez. All right, listen to that. So let's be real quiet. Ooh, not very good. Ah, come on. All right. This thing is really neat. I'll say that much. Looks like you can just even get it in there. How would you go about that? How would you go about taking... I don't know how these work. These types of necklaces. I don't know how you would get this on at all. Honestly, somebody smarter than me in the comments can tell me how to use these dang things so I can put this on the necklace. But do I really want it on the necklace? I wish there was something I could try cutting with. I'm like leaning all over looking for stuff. All right, let's see if there's an easier way to get this out then. Well, everything feels very sturdy, but oh yeah, that just no pressure at all. Exactly what you want out of the sharpness of a utility blade. That is, I'm like, look at how delicate I'm being. And look at those cuts. This thing is sharp. This thing is dangerous. You got to be careful with this. Other than that, like, I don't... Looking at the blade. Yeah, so I saw on the website you can buy more replacement blades. They're like $3 or $4 a blade. I don't know how quickly you would run through one of these. I feel like it would lose its sharpness pretty fast. Let's pull the sucker out and do something a little bit dangerous. Don't do what I'm doing. Honestly, I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Let's take the knife. I'm applying a lot of pressure there. No, that sucker stays in place real good. So it seems like it's just held by those two bolts. Can we get you in? Can we get you back? This thing makes me nervous. Is it something that could be fixed by some WD-40? Some WD? Possibly? I really wish I knew how to get this necklace on. Does this bead just come off? I don't feel like the necklace is a winner, or even something I would use. Maybe I'll just hold on to it to figure out something else to do with it. It doesn't come with like a... How does this work? It's perplexing me. I've seen this before. I have some other of these that I just don't know. Like, are you supposed to open it? These. What do you do? What do you do with this? Do you pinch it? Nope. What is it for? Try my best to get it open, but it's just like... Yeah, I give up, whatever. It's just very amusing how scary this thing is. Like, oh my god. If I have kids and I still have this knife, I never want them to find it. They're gonna think I'm like some evil doctor wizard. They're gonna think I'm like a assassin, a really fat one. I don't know, it's really freaking cool. It's really exceptionally cool. Gosh. But is it like EDCable? No, not really. I mean, like, it's got a bottle opener, whatever. Who cares? One of those glass things. I don't know. If you're opening packages at home, go crazy. Get the Dogtag utility blade by Stinger. Get that. Buy it for $40, even though I got mine for $20. Yeah. This thing is exceptionally cool, but it's not very practical. Ooh, is that part of the blade out? Did I just get nicked on that? That is not good. That's not very sharp. It didn't cut me at all. Just poked me. That would have been a serious problem if like part of the blade is exposed. But yeah, you can like touch it all over. You're not gonna get caught on the knife. It's very you can see how close the blade is to the metal part of the thing. Like, it's not exposed at all when it's folded open. I mean, folded close. It's cool. Like, I think I've said that like 20 times now. I really, really like this design. I think the Stinger makes some other stuff that's just really exceptionally cool. And this is like kind of cyberpunky, like Blade Runner-y. Blade Runner-y. Shut up. But I don't know, it's like really cool. I really do like it. I just don't see any world where I would carry it around enough for it to be practical. You know what? It could probably fit into the pockets, the side pocket of my my Viper 8 V18 fairly well. But then I'd have like 11 knives on me. So I don't really think I need to carry it every day. But I think it will be helpful with opening boxes once I put some WD-40 on it. See, I'm like being really stupid here. Come back, God. Maybe, I don't know. Would you use WD-40 for this? Like, how would you loosen it up? I'm not sure. I think this is awesome. I don't see any. So the guy who I watched the video of talked about the Godzilla and another one of the knives, and I can see where both of them are dangerous. Bear in mind, a knife at all is going to be dangerous, no matter what, like, duh. But I can see how with the Godzilla, the way it folds out and doesn't lock very well, that's dangerous. The other one, I don't remember what the other one he reviewed was. Oh, it was another utility knife that was held together with magnets and no other locking mechanism except for magnets, and like you could obviously get that sucker loose and I don't know, have it come apart in your pocket and like at best just rip your pocket, at worst cut your leg real bad. But I'm like gonna grab it and do this. I don't feel any sharp edges except for the glass breaker. And even then, that can't really hurt you that bad. Maybe if you want, put it in your eye. I don't know. But, yeah, I'll do that again. Chew on it a little bit. Hum, nom, 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 nom. Yeah, just like, I don't know if that's picking up on camera. Nothing's exposed, and if the complaints for those other two tools have not been fixed, then I completely understand where they're coming from, and absolutely believe why they might be dangerous. But I think really the only thing that makes this exceptionally dangerous is, like, not including the blade, because, like, no matter what, it's a knife, it's gonna be sharp, is just kind of how much of a pain it can be to get it open. I'm getting better at it. Look, I'm getting real good at it. Getting it open and closed safely. But other than that, it doesn't feel like there's really anything that can hurt you here. This is useless. I assume this tool is used to replace the blades. We have an extra 2 screws in there. This thing's awesome. Let's get it out one more time to finish the video off. I'm a big fan of the Stinger Dogtag blade. I'm probably just going to keep it at home. I'm probably just going to keep using my CRKTC Auto knife at work to open boxes. I feel like if I brought this into work, I would get called into HR like in milliseconds, because this thing is freaking scary. But other than that, like, if you want something that's like super cyberpunky, you know, I haven't played most of the game. I watched the anime. Anime's really good, really sad, but really good. I don't know why I'm talking about cartoons, but yeah, cyberpunky, you know, like kind of spooky, like sort of cyber goth. I don't know, industrial. It's industrial. This is some Trent Reznor stuff. That's what I'm looking for. This is 9 Inch Nails right here. Go for it. If you can get it for as cheap as I did, $20 for this. This feels like a good deal, and like it's very, very solid. I think it's made out of titanium. Design in USA, patent pending. Ooh, so somebody might steal this design because the patent's pending. Yeah, let's try to get it back in for the end of the video. So yeah, I'm gonna give this. I guess I know I'm always throwing out 7s, and I'm always throwing out 7s. This is a 7 out of 10. It loses points because not easy to carry EDC wise. Loses another point because of how expensive the blades are. $4 for a utility blade knife, that's kind of crazy, and they only come in packs of 3. I don't know about all that. And it loses one more point because of how hard it is to get it open and closed, which is probably kind of like a good thing. So maybe it's like an ambiguous like 8 question mark out of 10, maybe like 7.5, right? This is a 7.5. We'll take off a half point because in some aspects it's good that it stays open and kind of fights you when you try to close it. And if you're doing work, you don't want a knife that like would close on you. I've had that happen before. It sucks. But at the same time, if you want to have a knife and you like need to open it quick, this isn't really the knife for you. But you know, compared to like the average utility blade, this is like way slower, and putting it back is even slower. I don't know, super cool. Love how it looks. I might check out even more Stinger stuff because it's not very expensive. They have some cool stuff. They've got like a sword based on clouds from Final Fantasy VII. I haven't played that much Final Fantasy VII. I play, like, I'm talking about the original, not the remake. I played maybe 3 or 4 hours of the original on a PlayStation 1. I think we had it, and we only had the first disc, whatever. But they have like a Buster Sword, which is Cloud Sword from Final Fantasy, which might be interesting, but it just looks like a utility blade that has a sheath. So, like, why bother? Maybe look into some of the more interesting products like this. We'll see. So this gets a 7.5 out of 10. Super cool. Looks great. Has a few problems. Would I recommend buying it at its full price? No, I wouldn't. I'm very happy I got it for the price I did. And unless you think it's really cool, like, I don't know, man, I can't tell you what to buy. Do I recommend buying it at full price? No. Would I try to get it at a cheaper price? Yes. If you really, really want it, get it, because it is really cool and it feels like a strange addition to your collection. And I feel like this brand is gonna get like really popular in, I don't know, the coming months, because I keep seeing more of their stuff like on Facebook, on Shop, on all sorts of websites. So that's just targeted advertising because I bought one. But yeah, there we go. Thank you for watching. And remember, cowboys help cowboys.